Hello everyone, welcome to this Tower TV buying guide on the HobbyZone AeroScout 1.1 meter trainer plane. Now this trainer plane comes in two configurations, the ready to fly configuration and the bind and fly configuration. So the ready to fly configuration is going to come how it sounds, ready to fly. So it comes with a transmitter, the double A's for the transmitter, the battery for the plane, and then a charger to charge that battery. So you can go ahead and get flying right away when you have that. Now it also comes in a bind and fly basic configuration, which just comes with the plane and the Spectrum receiver installed in the plane. So if you already have a Spectrum transmitter, you can just bind to the plane and get flying. Now even though the AeroScout's considered a trainer plane, a lot of experienced pilots can have fun with it too. So just because you learned how to fly, that doesn't mean you have to get rid of this plane. It has three different flight modes. So it has a beginner mode, which you're going to use how to learn how to fly. It's got an intermediate mode, and then it has an experienced flight mode. So the beginner mode is going to have bank angle limits, and it's also going to return to center when you let go of the sticks. So if you get a little scared in the air, you can just let go of the sticks and the plane is going to level out. The intermediate mode is going to do the same thing, but you're going to have a little bit more bank angle, a little bit less limitation. And then your experienced flight mode, you're going to be able to do all the acrobatic stuff you can think of. So loops, rolls, no bank angle limits, no return to center. But if you're just getting into that experienced mode and you still need kind of a panic recovery button, the AeroScout does come with a panic recovery mode. So you can assign that to a switch or a button on your transmitter and click that, and it's actually going to return to level. So if you're completely upside down, you click that and it's going to flip right side up and be level flying, and then you can take back the controls safe and sound without crashing the plane. Now the AeroScout is built pretty tough. Some call it the tank plane because it's a very, not thick foam, but it almost flexes instead of breaks. So it's got this nice stout front foam design. The wing is really stiff, and then it's got a long back tail that actually flexes instead of breaks, which is really nice for beginners when you're learning how to fly. You do crash a lot, because I know I did when I learned how to fly. It's just part of the game. Now, you might also notice that there's no propeller on the front of this plane. Well, how the heck does it move? You might see the propeller hiding in the back here. It's what we call a pusher plane. So this is also a great thing for beginners, because if you're coming in on, say, a landing and you're a little bit nose heavy, you don't have to worry about prop striking the ground, because the prop is in the back of the plane, what we call a pusher plane. So it's very easy for beginners, a lot easier, less things to worry about. The also very nice thing for beginners about this plane is it's a tricycle landing gear. So it's got two wheels in kind of the center of the plane and then a wheel up front. And this is actually a steerable nose wheel. So when you're taxiing on the ground and you need to make those sharp turns, this front nose wheel actually turns with the rudder as like one turn. So it makes turning a lot easier on taxiing. Doesn't really change it in the air at all. That's what the rudder's for. But taxiing, it definitely helps out a lot. And then probably the biggest thing that I know airplane guys kind of struggle with is, how do you get your planes to the field? Not everyone has a big giant truck or car that they can fit planes in. But the nice thing about the AeroScout is it's got these thumb screw wheels that you can unscrew the wing, and it's a very nice one-piece assembly wing that comes off, and you could fit this in pretty much any car. I'm sure this would fit in a little smart car if you drive a little smart car to the field and you want to go flying. Very easy to fit in tight spaces with the AeroScout. Now that's all I got for you on this buying guide for the HobbyZone AeroScout. If you have any more questions, or if you maybe want a different plane that you think would be better for training in your eyes, let me know in the comments down below. I'll always be answering comments and messages. So once again, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.